how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. And right when I started recording this video, a neighbor started mowing the grass, so you're gonna hear that. But I've been off of YouTube here for a little bit, just like a little over a week, but I've like really missed it. And I have been shooting. I'm working on the project River of Fish Tumors, which I dropped a little trailer teaser video for that on the YouTube channel. So check that out if you haven't already. And so I've been doing that, and I have a really big photo assignment project. Well, not project, but a client I shot for, and which required a ton of post-production work for a website and all that type of stuff. So real busy with that. That took up quite a bit of just time, and it was a 2-day shoot. But yeah, it was really just like the digital download part, creating web pages and all this type of thing. It took a lot of time, and so a lot of time was dedicated to that. And then during all this, I've been reflecting on what I was kind of doing with the channel and what I liked and what may I change and do different going forward. And I think I need to keep the spirit of just like the everyday, what it is like for me as a photographer. You know what I mean? Like, so today, I want to get going on making videos again. I'd like to get on the really strict scheduling of YouTube videos. So I'm going to talk about that, and that's the first video. And just get back into what I'm like into. Hey, this is what I'm into for the day, or this is what I'm shooting. We're finally, it's now May, and the weather this year has not been good. It's like you get those things on social media where it says like 1 year ago. I've seen a lot of very nice days in the year ago, and I'm looking outside, I'm like, it's still pretty chilly and rainy, So, and I was thinking about that a lot too. So I have my River of Fish Tumors project that kind of has its theme, and it's like a kind of a simple theme, but there's kind of a vibe photographically that I want to stick to. So that has its place. And I was thinking, and I was like, all right, this year has been very bad in the sense of the lighting hasn't been great. You got a lot of just gloomy days, rainy, cold days. It's finally going to warm up. So tomorrow from this recording is supposed to be very nice out. It's supposed to be very warm, but it's 90% chance of rain. And that's the case a lot of the times. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I start going out shooting in these gloomy conditions? If it's like nice enough just to go out and shoot, or since it's not like a downpour or something like that, or just like extremely windy or something. If it's one of those days where it's just like a gloomy day, it's something I want to maybe mess around with flash, and possibly see what happens from there. I have a few other ideas, but it's kind of where I want to go with the start. Maybe I start popping a flash here and there. I've actually experimented with that in the past where, I was just so annoyed by just looking at grays outside and browns and like just not exciting, where I took a flash out. I did it a few times. I was like, well, maybe I just start doing that more often, especially if, when you're getting stretches of bad weather, which is like, I want to shoot, I want to, get something going. So maybe I just start going out, and maybe another project will come of that. And I want to get back into doing stuff in the studio as well. I made a video, the presentation style video, where I had the top down and the forward facing presentation video where I was going back and forth showing my old film photos. And I talked about the quality. They were just really basic webcams I got a long time ago, and actually upgraded those cameras. And I was actually gonna make a video last week about it, but I just hadn't. One, the setup took a lot longer, just kind of getting it all rigged up, because I wanted to make it to where it's real easy. Like, I have a dedicated overhead thing now and all this type of stuff, so that's all set up. I'm gonna make a video about this at another time, but so I upgraded the cameras, so they're definitely better. I definitely could have got crazy with it, but I at least made the quality better. And I'm looking forward to do a lot more of those, getting more into the the top 5 books, start showing prints a little bit more and all that type of stuff. So I'm excited to have that available. And yeah, that's the update. I'm just kind of working a lot on that's what's weird about being an artist, I guess. And I think what's weird now being a photographer is just like how social media is. And like for me, I'm like, I need to be posting more and I want to be posting more, but I feel like it needs to be different. Because again, I could say this a million times, like people don't remember what they see on Instagram like an hour ago, you know? So it's like one of those things where I think I'm going to change how I think about Instagram. And this is something I've been really thinking about. And this is actually why a lot of my time has just been dedicated to thought. And I've been thinking about the idea of blogging and it being like a part of the YouTube channel in a way. Like it kind of goes together. Like the blog post will have the video and then maybe there's some context to the video, extra stuff from the video, or just whatever. You know what I mean? It's more stuff. It's just like almost like just a blog update. It's like almost like a newsletter, but in a blog, you know what I mean? Kind of what's going on maybe. And I've been thinking about somehow having that into Instagram, treating Instagram like a blog, not just like a photo and a caption, but like the photo it's like, it looks like a web page setup. I don't know, that's kind of where that's kind of the direction I'm going. I want all this to tie to the shadow graph. That's a whole nother story of that needs to get going. And I think with the shadow graph, if you don't know what that is, the shadow graph is something that was basically, the idea was born at the beginning of COVID. And the idea of it, the tagline is photographic case studies. And basically it is like a news story or it's the best way to explain it is it's highlighting an event or a place or a thing. So right here I actually have my one and only completed project so far for the shadow graph, The Garden That Grew. So this was like a big elaborate box set originally. This is the second edition, which is available at OGbsmitty.com. And so it turned into like a handmade zine, and I want to start messing with that a lot more and highlighting events, things that are going around in town, even my own kind of stories. It's basically being a journalist and just making projects from that, and have those projects maybe be a part of bigger projects, like a photo that's found in a story that's like only a 15 photo story, whether it's not the shadow graph is always going to be meant to be in some type of print form, but with these days to get it out there, you put it online too. But I want those projects to feed the bigger projects. And it's a reason to get out. It is very hard. I've learned this, and especially after doing this River of Fish Tumors project, which that is me following basically along the Black River. And I've never photographed this way where I'm following a river. I have it on a GPS in my car. So I'm driving, I'm like, oh, this road leads right up to the river. I've never been down this road. Oh, there's something going on. There's a whole park by the river. I never even knew this giant park was here. So I've kind of learned to have something, if it's very simple, it's going to get you to a place you haven't been to. It's going to give you a reason to find something that maybe if you just randomly went out, you're hoping to find something, which that's the case. You know, when you go out to shoot street photos, you hope to find something. But if you have that little bit of like a, reason to be somewhere, or a reason to find something, even if you don't find the thing that got you to the place, you might find something else. But I think it's having that process going. It's motivational. It gets you out. And I always think about skateboarding with photography is when we just meet up in Cleveland and skate around. Yeah, it's cool. Meet up with friends, but like, it was always cool. It's like, hey, let's go to this spot. Let's go skate this spot. We got this. We want to go film this trick here, shoot this photo here. And that was more of like a mission and fun, and like something was gonna happen at this spot. And a lot of times where I'm just going to like downtown Cleveland and park and skate around, just kind of skate around and that's it. You know what I mean? Not much filming's being done and anything like that. So like, I think about that with photography, where it's always nice to get out and just walk around. I'm going to be doing that, but to move projects along, I think you need that little bit of an idea of a place, of a spot. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So this video is going to be a very quick update, but if you've watched my videos, I can easily talk for a long time. So I'm gonna cut myself off, and I'm excited to get this video up, and we'll be back tomorrow. That's right. I'm gonna get another video going. We're gonna get these videos going again. Even if they're simple to start, get the routine going, get some videos made, while I'm making these more simple type videos, but that's the thing. Photography, the art life sometimes is simple, and I have to remember that. And I think I was starting to get a little bit away from that. And I also think winter didn't help, with the mentals and thinking this way. It's like, I was like, oh, what can I do to make something a little bit better, with video wise, or, because I'm doing the photography stuff, which that's like my main thing, but like the video camera is always like just the second thing. It's on the side. I was like, what can I do to be better? And being like a photographer and just doing that, and then like basically my arm is my assistant for the video camera. I can only do so much. I can get kind of crazy, but I'm not making the videos as like the main source of content. So if I start doing that, it takes away from what I'm trying to do, is get these photos and make photos happen. So I think it's need to remember that this YouTube channel is documenting the process. This is like a documentary. And it's an interesting way to make a documentary, and it turns into things like if I'm showing off a camera bag, which I have some videos I'm excited to make on that, but like if I'm showing camera bags, that's just a part of anything else with like documenting something. So I think that's the way I have to remember doing it, is that I'm documenting and not to be too stressed on it. Obviously I don't want to make like something super just mediocre. That's why I try to do what I can, and I try to do the best I can with what I have for documenting it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why like with the GoPro, I could just have the GoPro, but now I have the whole media mod and all that set up to it. I do have a little better audio, and I do have better stabilization. So I do what I can to make it the best, I guess. I think I might have just said that, but anyways, again, I just said I was gonna cut myself off, and I didn't, so I'm going to now. I just want to thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Hope you have a good day.